for Nelly just did not get into the winner's circle, but today so many highlights. Morgan, this was at 12.
Getting off to that hot start. 4 birdies and an eagle out in 30 and just kept it rolling.
Paige, even in these conditions, putts like this length, no gimme.
No, because you got to keep your body stable and still, but as well as the putter head.
That's where we find Brooke Henderson, who's made a huge move today. She's 6 under on a round, and she plays her 16th hole of the day.
Big first bounce. That'll leave her a good look at birdie.
Hasn't made a bogey all week. Still hasn't. Morgan, you like Nelly, Florida girl. It's cold. Brooke won in Canada last year, second time she's won her National Open, the CPKC Women's Open. Lydia Ko on the tee at 11.
This is a great hole today for players to take advantage of. Downwind, so you can get a good distance on the drive.
Big bounce too, Karen.
That'll help.
Yeah, 5-11 today with the downwind. It shouldn't be a problem as long as you're hitting the fairway. This is one of the more difficult holes on this golf course, but playing a little bit easier today with the wind change. Dog leg right around the trees. That's perfect position. Just inside left here.
One late last year in Japan.
He's kind of perched up like an upturned saucer in places. So really figuring out where that ball is going to pitch and how much it's going to release is key, and she should have another chance for a birdie. Kind of shaking her wrist there, I don't know if you saw that.
Here is the veteran Amy Yang. She had the lead by a couple at one point yesterday. This is at the 12th.
You have to think with the conditions and her rhythm.
Popular with the gallery here after she judged that John Lester's ball was in bounds. He went on to make a birdie and see if she can follow him in.
No, this is Pete Nelly. Nelly Korda 9 under. She is 9.5 shots better than the stroke average at the moment. Here is Gino Titicun. This for par at 16. So she's going to have her third bogey to go with 3 birdies. Even par for the day. But as you see with Nelly Korda, even par. Good score overall, but you've lost a lot of ground.
Yeah, just got it back in her stance. Just chop down on it.
Like that. Third at the 11th for Lydia.
Pretty straightforward bunker shot for Lydia. Oh, that was uncharacteristic there, Paige, to
No,
stop.
she's not going to be happy with that. It really is straightforward. There's very little lip.
Here's the defending champ with bunny ears today. Aylin Kim for par at 14.
Very stylish earmuffs has on.
Waist bunker down the left side and into the players' faces on the tee. This is a low one from Nelly, trying to keep it under the wind.
Oh, wow. Tracer loved that one, didn't it?
38 feet. This is an absolute fairway finder right there.
Got off to a really rough start Thursday, 3 over through 8. So for her to even be on the front page of the leaderboard at this point, great comeback for Brooke. Here's Nasa for par.
Let's see if she can save this par. It's going to be a little quick from up there.
Well, so Nelly's lead just keeps growing. 4 over Lydia. Couldn't make birdie at 11.
Or 15 feet left of this whole location, which is kind of hard to do when you're facing wind off the right. But that was a perfect line. How good is this?
Somebody said release a little. It did.
I think she's gained a little bit of distance with her driver. Certainly her ball flight is a little bit higher, more carry, and she's been getting some trundle on it.
Yeah, that was teed way down. Her little fairway finder there, Karen, to try and keep it under the wind and get a little bit extra trundle.
Birdie did the first couple.
It's just back into the teeth of the wind. And on the card, it doesn't seem like it's all that long. Looks like she gets down the hill, which should make this reachable for her, even with that wind direction.
Shoot the ball up into that breeze, and it is into her face here, and freshening, strengthening, gusting. This one on a good line if it's the right number.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Leaves it below the hole there. I liked that swing. It looked like she took one or two more clubs.
But when it's downwind like this, you've got to play for a bit of release.
It's one of the few so far today we've seen get it hole high. A lot of players have been playing for a release.
Amy Yang now ready for birdie.
Should be outside the hole, left to right.
Okay.
Really well read. And that's one of the very few birdies, only 3 birdies on the 13th hole today.
There are actually 2 deer behind the green here that I'm not sure many people can see, but it's a feature of Lake Nona, a little bit of wildlife. So close.
Tap in par on one of the toughest holes out here. And just 2 holes left for Nelly.
It's playing at 4.45 today. 16. It is a brute of a hole. You'll take an easy 2-putt par and run to 17T.
Now it's just really a matter of where she wants to drop this ball. Likely just over the fringe. Oh, she flew it a little further with some spin. Nicely done.
For a 66 for Brooke. Yeah. How about that day for Brooke?
Excellent.
Got a little bit of fluffy grass around this ball. Back into that wind.
Okay, so no bogeys for at the 15th for birdie. 3 months ago, she wasn't even a member of the LPGA Tour. She won the Lotte Championship as a sponsor's invite, and here she is now, tied for 3rd. With the music pumping at 17, the 2nd for Nelly.
Yeah, really tight lie. Got to try and clip it straight into the breeze. Just has that little bit too much spin. I got to tell you, this green, Grant.
12, 13. This hole that Lydia's playing right now, also playing really difficult. And part of it's just steadying your body and the club head as you're trying to putt. Looked as though that ball. I couldn't tell if it was. I couldn't tell if it was a camera shake or a.
Yeah.
We've got some Spanish moss blowing down the green. It might actually blow into her ball. No, it's going to miss it on the right. That's quite incredible.
If she waits long enough, it might knock it into the hole.
There's still another hour and a half of golf left to play as well, and it's only supposed to pick up.
Well, we haven't had to say this much, but Lydia trying to regroup here at 14.
Nice. That down. That looked like it was almost on the tee box. No tee, par 3 tee right there for Lydia. That's just her fairway finder.
Nasa for par at 15. How hard is putting in the wind, Paige?
Yeah, you don't want to give one away here. Last scoring opportunity on this backside. And unfortunate 3-putt, bad timing there. And coming into 3 really difficult holes to finish.
3rd shot for Lydia Ko at 14.
She's found herself in a little upslope in this bunker. Should be pretty straightforward.
Straight in. And that is how you right the ship. Over at the 16th, Yumin Wang is for birdie.
Just off the green, but not a bad place to putt from. Up the hill.
This was a moment ago. A tap-in par at a tough hole. As Paige mentioned, 15 really your last good chance to pick up a shot or 2. Here is that 15th, the 3rd for Amy Yang.
Yeah, nice leave, just using the ground to let it run up. Nice.
But plenty of green to work with here. Just tried to dig it out. Now needs it to release to the hole. There's quite a lot of debris on the green because of all the breeze.
Oh, wow.
A wonderful shot there from Nelly.
Immense shot from a tough lie. chalk. Felt like it was in a little bit of a hole.
Amy Yang, short one for birdie. Amy didn't win last year, but did win back in 2024 in a big way. 64 for Nelly Korda. She goes from 3 back when the day started to 4 in front at the moment as she tries to win for the first time since the end of 2024.
Just you have to take more club and swing smooth in these conditions. Nobody swings smoother than Amy. It's not often you see people try and punch a fairway metal, but
Wow.
that shot.
Well, you said it. Best tempo in the game for a long time, huh? Third at that 15th for Lydia Ko.
And Paige, you're right, the angle was pretty tough. Not much green to use.
Beautiful second shot into this 16th, and Tom Abbott is there to watch it for Amy Yang.
Yeah, really good look for birdie here for Amy Yang, just up the slope. Looks like the pace and line is perfect.
I mean, that's stealing 1 or more, 1.5.
I'm actually shocked to see that there are 2 other birdies today on that 16th hole.
I thought the camera might be frozen for a moment. This is a birdie putt for Lydia. Up quickly, Karen.
Yeah, these last few holes, as this wind's picked up, the putter's kind of left Lydia just a little bit.
Yeah, the birdie was from a bunker, holed out at 14, but it's been a really tough day for Lottie Wode. She was tied with Lydia coming into the 3rd round here.
I've seen a lot of people over this green. This is an exceptionally difficult shot. Just everything sloping away. About 5 different slopes to negotiate there. That was a tremendous shot.
First shadow we've seen today. How about that par?
She hit a second from the rough and thought she caught a flyer and was thinking it might go over the back of the green, but caught a gust of wind and ended up coming up short. And she said to me, all you can do is laugh in these situations because it is that strange and hard for these players to play.